So who doesn't realize how bad they are at YouTube videos? I suck at YouTube videos. What's up, everybody? I'm Scharad Lightbourne. Everybody calls me SL. I'm a portrait and commercial photographer based here in Nassau in the Bahamas. And one of the things that I find challenging living on a small island is finding the right location to shoot my subjects and my clients. You know, I always want the location to be different. I want it to be unique. I want it to be interesting. So with a little bit of creativity, you know, I want to show you guys that you can shoot anywhere. Let's go. Hey guys, we are out here today. I brought my lights, I brought a small studio background, and the whole purpose of today's video is to show you that you can bring your studio anywhere. I've literally brought my studio outside. I hate shooting in the same place over and over and over. It really limits one's creativity. So today, I'm taking the studio outside. I've got a model, I've got lights, I've got music. So hopefully we make magic happen here today, and I hope you guys stay tuned and see the fun that we're about to have on set. Stay tuned. I shoot a lot in studio. I also love shooting on location. So recently I've been experimenting with bringing the studio outdoors. I find that mixing, studio elements with natural elements can be so cool and different. And then you add an artificial light and you mix it with ambient light. The overall aesthetic just creates this mood that I kind of like as a photographer. And I always stress that people being creative is the number one tool you have as a photographer. So today you're gonna see as I shoot this model that I'm gonna mix, studio elements like, a backdrop, artificial lighting, diffusion, things like that I would use in studio. And you'll see how I use those things outside on location to create really cool portraits. So here I have a short hand-painted canvas backdrop that I got from Portrait Drops, and I fastened it to my C-stand with a clamping grip. And using my Godox AD600 Pro, that's going to be my main strobe light, and I will mix it with the sun as backlight to create an overall mood for this image. You don't necessarily need a backdrop. You can just shoot against whatever background is given to you based on the location. Now, I am a strobe nut. So I love when I bring my strobes on location. I love using modifiers with them. So today I decided to bring along with me my collapsible beauty dish, and I just like the hard contrasty light that it produces once I connect it to my strobe. And I think that'll help me to create the mood that I want, especially mixing it with the sunlight for a very hard, punchy light that I'm gonna use on today's model. I'm placing my model in front of the background and using this style of lighting to illuminate her. This is the type of lighting that I prefer. If you like another style, then by all means, do that. You don't necessarily have to follow exactly what I'm doing, but once you create the type of lighting that you love, stick with that and use that style for the entire shoot. But my point is today that we are literally on the side of the road in the bush. Like here in the Bahamas, we call it bush. I think the Americans say brush. We call it bush. We are literally on the side of the road in the bush shooting this gal. At the end of the day, it's important to have a plan for what, who, and how you're going to shoot, no matter the location. It's time for a bonus tip. What I like to do is I get in my car and I drive around the island and I take my phone and I take pictures of spots that I find interesting. It could be a wall, it could be someone's front yard. I mean, don't do that, that's kind of illegal. But, go in your car, grab your phone, use your camera, snap pictures of spaces and places that you find interesting. That is how you will develop a portfolio of locations, so that when clients come to you and they say, hey, we want to go shoot here or we want to go shoot there, It's your job as a photographer to say, I'm not really feeling it, but I've got the perfect spot that we can do your photo shoot. And they will respect you for it every time. You cannot lose with this formula, all right? So go out and challenge yourself. Find interesting spaces. Find different places that you can shoot your subjects, where you can shoot your models. And I wanna see. Send me a DM on my Instagram. Follow me at Scharad L Photo. It's gonna be somewhere on the screen. I wanna see what you guys come up with. I'm really interested in helping you push yourselves. There's no excuse for shooting in the same place every single time you get a booking. Go different places, be unique, be creative, be different. So don't forget to like this video. Seriously, it will help me to produce more videos for you. Seriously. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe, like, it helps me on YouTube. And you know, I've already admitted to you guys from the beginning of the video that I'm really bad with YouTube videos. I suck at YouTube videos. But the more I get feedback from you, it'll help me to decide what other content I could put out on this channel. So please don't forget to do that. I would love to see more and more feedback from my audience on this channel. Well, it's about that time. And as I always say, until the next one, I will see you guys on the next one.